Fold 1 and the Fold 2 smartphone by Escobar Inc. They are truly blatantly just stealing everyone's money. I have a video out that is calling on all the people that have been scammed by them to join with me for a class action lawsuit. And I'm getting a lot of people coming forward. The strange thing about it is, I mean, on at least every week, I'll order something from Amazon. I never, ever have had anyone ever from Amazon, or, I mean, you might get it from eBay or something, but you're going to get your money back, you know, because you use PayPal. I mean, these guys are literally fighting with my bank to keep my money. Like, seriously. The gall. Like, dude, that's my money. It's not your money, Olaf. It's not your money, Escobar Inc. It's not your money, Roberto. And speaking of Roberto, I don't think that Roberto probably knows what's going on. Olaf is being a sleazeball, and he's doing shit behind Roberto's back, making it sound like he's making a big company out of the Escobar Inc. He's making a big name in the electronics. Please, fool. My gosh. You don't even freaking know how to do business on a decent level. Come on, dude. You can't. You're not going to get anywhere stealing. You're not going to get anywhere denying people refunds. You're not going to get anywhere lying about a damn phone that you've only sent to, what, a few different, like maybe one or two YouTubers, just so that they could get your pub out on for you, advertise for you. Like, seriously, dude? Like, what? You went and bought a freaking Samsung Fold for the, probably for the retail price, just so you could get your shit, like, out there advertised as though you were going to give us, you know, a good deal on the phone. And bullshit. So now you're making way more than it costs for a Samsung Galaxy phone. So you profited, you fuck. You profited, yeah. But you know what? That shit isn't going to last very long. Okay? I mean, and I think once Roberto finds out, you're going to be fucked and fired. And you know what? I'm going to make it my goal, priority, to get contact information to Roberto Escobar so that I can let him know what you're doing, because I don't think that he knows. I think he would fucking flip. And I think that you're full of shit, Olaf. And I know it's you. It has nothing to do with any corporation. It's you. Straight up, Olaf. Olaf Gustafson. Okay? With 2 S's. It's you, fool. So, I mean, you know, and your article, the article you're talking about, that you're talking about, look up headache and look up backache, and the article from the Daily Beast, fool, you don't even understand what is going on. You have no clue. Okay, this is real right here. You say you don't believe anything on the internet? This is fucking real. So this is real right here. If you don't have a mind in your own discretion to determine what's real and what's not, then you shouldn't even be like living, you know, independently, because you're not capable of it. You're a fraud. Okay, so you need to start busting out some phones and sending them to some people so that I and everyone else who feels victimized can begin to believe your story or whatever, you know. I'm definitely not going to support your shit, because you don't know how to run business. You've already lost. You lost a long time ago. Okay? In the beginning, I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I gave you a chance. And you know what? I was so wrong. I supported the Escobar movement, and I'm so fucking regretful. Okay. So anyway, guys, I ordered the phone December 5th. I mean, I'm so sick of this fucking shit. Ordered it December 5th. Waited and waited and waited. Emailed them. Called them. They don't have a real number. It's a Google number. You can't get through to anybody. Just nobody. I think it's all Olaf. Every email you're getting it from Olaf. You're getting it from Olaf. It's all from Olaf, okay? So, damn, I have to take a quick break. Maybe not. I don't know. They can wait. So, anyway, so I emailed them and I say, why is there a function? Why is there a login option on your page, but there's no option to register for an account? Okay, so they responded right away, which, and said that they didn't have that function on their website yet. Okay, fine. Well then, I say, when can I expect my phone? Mid to late January. So I wait till mid to late January. I think it was like January's 22nd. Contacted them again. Okay, it's gonna be, February? Something like that. I'm like, dude, I gotta cancel. I mean, it's been like almost 2 months. I made the cutoff date with my bank by like 2 days. Had I waited 2 more days, my bank wouldn't even have fought for me. And they're still fighting for my $349 that Olaf wants to keep. And he thinks he can keep it. I don't think so, buddy. You think you can go and rob everyone of their money? This is hard-earned money. This isn't your money. It's not yours. Okay? So you're not really gonna get away with any of it. Okay? Duh. You think this is fucking like a game? You can just play it your way? I don't think so, sweetheart. Over $349? Are we really going to do that? So I guess if you did the math, I mean, 349 times what? Let's say even like, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 people. Okay. What's that, like 30 grand? Maybe? Something like that? Oh, you're really cool. You're really cool, dude. You're really cool. Like, seriously. That ain't shit. Okay? Because in the long run, as soon as Roberto finds out, you are fucked. For real. Because I'm going to make it my goal in life to get contact with Roberto and explain to him exactly what the fuck you're doing and how stupid and bad you're making Escobar Inc. look. Like, I mean, seriously, dude, you're going to be history. So you're going to be fired. Fired. Anyway, so I go and I'm like, okay, I want a refund. They're like, oh, we're going to give you these upgrade and da-da-da-da-da and promising. I said, no, I have to cancel. They're like, do you still want to cancel? Yes, I want to fucking cancel. So I canceled, right? Okay, yeah, you'll get it in like 3 days or something like that, processing. 3 days go by. Where's my refund? Oh, it's going to be like 48 hours on our end and $10 days on your banking, whatever. What the fuck are you talking about, fools? So I filed a dispute, and yesterday I get a notice from my bank, and they're like, we need more information. Obviously, as Olaf has decided to fight any disputes or refunds, God, you need to fucking get over yourself, buddy. You're not fucking smart. You think you're smart, but you're not. If trust me, if that was the way trade and commerce, if it was just, you could just take from someone and that was it, don't you think that would be like, no, everyone would be doing it? We wouldn't even buy anything online if that was the case. I mean, we would know better. So you're giving us a reason to, like, first of all, build a case against your ass. And you're giving us a reason to definitely not believe in Escobar Inc. You're totally destroying the Escobar Inc. name. I mean, you've already destroyed it. I mean, it didn't matter. We didn't give a fuck about anybody dealing drugs. We have nothing against Pablo. We have nothing against Pablo Escobar. 99% of us, we don't have anything against Pablo Escobar. We supported the movement. We all bought phones from your fucking dumb ass in Escobar's name. And you go and you rip us all off. Foolish. Just foolish. I mean, you totally took something that was very valuable, very, a name that no matter what relations, drug relations Pablo Escobar had, obviously we didn't give a shit because we still bought the goddamn phone that doesn't even exist. And then you go and you think you're so smart. Dude, give me a break. And then you threaten me, telling me to take down my video? Are you kidding me? I'm not taking down my fucking video for you. It's the truth. The case is building up. And it's gonna go. It's gonna happen. So, you know a lot about class action lawsuits, don't you? You talk about big class action lawsuits, right? You don't know shit. So, I'm pissed. I'm pissed off, Olaf. And you're going to have to start refunding people's money. And if you're not, then you're going to really bite the big one, because we're going to go after your ass so hardcore. We've already notified the state attorneys, many states. Man, we've notified a lot of higher powered people. And I'm not international, but my international, now they're my friends, I guess you could say, plaintiffs, victims, they have reported to national security. I mean, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. And it's not gonna be my video that goes down, sweetheart. It's gonna be you. Okay? So so I look on Escobar Inc.'s site and just look at the tracking just for the hell of it, This was a while back. And it's got that green line, and it says refunded by Klarna. Well, now when I go on there, where is it at? Because I had to print it out for my bank. Funny. Now when I go on there, it says, it says that awaiting payment. This right here. I'm like, what the fuck? They changed their fucking thing. But luckily, I had a snapshot of it from before. Olaf. Okay. Here is, Klarna refunded, it says, right? This is like way back in, I don't know if you can see that. Klarna refunded shit, whatever. Somehow. Anyway, so it has the lines. I don't know how I can get this to be seen on there. If I go like this. Anyway, Klarna refunded. Well, then I go on there yesterday, and it says pending Klarna payment verification. Seriously? Are you kidding me? Like, there is no fucking such thing as pending Klarna verification. I mean, I have an email that says thank you for your purchase and your order and payment, whatever. And now you're gonna try to switch it up? Like, are you building the websites too, Olaf? Because you ain't shit, man. That shit is all been recorded. I'm just pissed. Okay, so then I'll get this. This is the funny thing about it. I want to read you guys this video. Or I want to read you guys a little bit of this article here. I mean, this guy is funny. Olaf Gustafson. Yeah, he's really a fucking, he really thinks he's smart. But anyway, he's totally bringing down the Escobar Inc. Company name. Totally damaging any reputation that they could possibly have. And they're lucky to have a reputation after, the whole, I don't know how you want to say it, because I really have nothing against the Escobar name. But Olaf, has pissed me off, okay? So Olaf Gustafson, he is the, whatever the fuck, some kiss ass of Roberto Escobar. He's just kissing ass. Sucking up to him. Every time you see a picture of him, he's got his hand all on his shoulder, like he's like really trying to use his like he must have read that book, like he read that fucking book about human, you know, attraction or something like that. Like he's gonna just put his hand on his shoulder and be like, oh, Roberto, I'm on your side. Like, don't fucking touch me is what Roberto should say. But anyway, I don't think Roberto knows what he's doing, what Olaf is doing. I think he would fucking shit if he knew that Olaf was screwing everyone over and stealing their fucking money, because that's what he's doing. Because yesterday my bank sent me a questionnaire. Obviously, Olaf is not allowing the refund for the phone that I ordered, that I never got, that nobody ever got. And the only people that got anything from there was like, well, some people got a book. We don't want a fucking book. If we wanted a book, we'd fucking order a book. We don't want your fucking book, dude. And then we got the, you know, 2 people. Yeah, Klarna Bank. I've already opened my dispute. I did not get any money back yet. Okay, December 5th. I ordered mine December 5th. Okay, did you get yours back, Ramin? Did you get your, I used a debit card, okay? My bank is fighting with Escobar Inc. to get the money. They're not willing to give my fucking refund, okay? And the reason why is because, first of all, they're fucking thieves. Second of all, I posted a video calling people on to come forward for a class action lawsuit. And Escobar Inc., Olaf himself, emailed me and threatened me and said, he suggests that I take the video down and delete it. Otherwise, he's going to contact YouTube and have it shut down. Like, really? It's still up. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere, dude. Nobody's going anywhere. We're not going to go anywhere and fucking walk away from our money. It's just going to get built up and built up. And I have plenty of people now. We're just going to keep stacking up all the people that you victimize. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Because this is not going to happen. We order from Amazon, we get no problems. We order from all different places. We never get anybody stealing our money, because if that was the case, we wouldn't be spending any money online. We wouldn't put our credit cards online. We wouldn't even trust anything. We have to be able to trust commerce. This is how you have a society that has a little bit of trust, and we can trade and we can buy things comfortably and safely. You can't just go around stealing people's money blatantly in their face. And then if you do it behind their back, you know, maybe you'll get away with it. But you know what? You didn't do it behind our backs. We fucking are here. We see what you did. Okay? Not cool. So, Olaf, fucking, this is funny right here. This article, The Daily Beast, they interviewed me. Thank you very much, Will Summer. You did a great job on this article. The funniest thing is, so, okay, everyone probably read the part about Lewandowski. Lewandowski has, you know, he does like cameos. There's a cameo site, and they'll say whatever you want for like $50 or something like that, whatever. Anyway, he endorsed the Pablo Escobar phone. That probably isn't real. That's what the Daily Beast said. It was funny. That probably isn't real, okay? Dial for dollars. Okay. Donald Trump's former campaign manager is selling his video endorsement for $55 a pop. It's led him to hawk some interesting products. This is Will Summer, his article from the Daily Beast, February 10th, 2020. Former Donald Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski has a new gig, and it involves endorsing a smartphone from the family of late Colombian cocaine kingpin Pablo Escobar. But while Lewandowski calls the mysterious phone bearing the murderous cartel boss name to be absolutely incredible, disappointed gadget lovers say it's all a scam. In one recent video recorded through Cameo, a website where fans can order recorded messages from B-list celebrities, Lewandowski, you guys are going to love when I get to what Olaf says. Oh, I can't wait. Lewandowski addresses Pablo Escobar's brother Roberto and gushes over the new smartphone product he and Escobar Inc. CEO Olaf Gustafson are reportedly launching the Escobar Fold 2. I've seen the new Escobar Fold 2 phone, and it's absolutely incredible, Lewandowski said. So this is just a quick, big shout out to you guys that did all the work behind that. And I wish you the very best and all the success in the world. Don't forget, vote Donald Trump, November 2020. Okay, don't forget, right? Anyway, we'll move on. For the testimonial, Lewandowski charged a mere $55, but it still is likely to raise questions about the wisdom of his career choices he's made since departing as Donald Trump's campaign manager. That's because it's unclear if the phone he's hawking actually exists. For the testimonial, okay, so the Escobar Fold 2 is the latest product being pushed by Roberto Escobar, who has reinvented himself over the past 3 years as an attention-seeking, peripheral tech internet character, threatening to sue billionaire inventor Elon Musk for allegedly stealing his idea for a flamethrower and demanding $1 billion for Netflix over its show based on his brother's life. It was in December that Escobar first claimed that he developed a revolutionary foldable smartphone that would sell for $1,000 less than its competition, which can go for roughly $1,300. I have told many people that I would beat Apple, and I will, Escobar declared in an interview. Okay. Let me make sure I got the right page here. That phone was called the Escobar Fold 1, and it appeared to be a rebranding of the Royal Flex 5, a $1,300 foldable phone, only with the steep discount and Pablo Escobar's initials stamped in gold on the back. Would-be buyers of the Escobar Fold 1, however, have been fuming online, saying they never received the phones they ordered. In Reddit forum devoted to their complaints, buyers gripe about Escobar and his company, Escobar Inc., claiming Escobar took the $349 they paid for each phone while blowing through a January 2020 delivery date. Boom. Several buyers who were told their phone packages from Escobar were in the mail, meanwhile, instead received a book by Roberto Escobar with the lengthy title, I Made Billions Selling Coke. Now my smartphones will destroy Apple and Samsung. The package came with a promise to upgrade them to another phone of unclear provenance. The phone has been dubbed the Escobar Fold 2, and on Monday, PC Mag asked whether Escobar was scamming his customers by promising it. Escobar's company has also reportedly been banned from the Consumer Electronics Show, a major tech trade show. Lewandowski didn't respond to a request for comment, but in an interview, Gustafson told the Daily Beast that he expects the Cameo endorsement to boost his company's credibility. Let's put it this way. Corey Lewandowski made Donald Trump president of the United States, Gustafson said. So yeah, I think it would help anybody to have an endorsement from him. Lewandowski's video is notable in part because it's one of the few videos about the Escobar Fold that doesn't feature scantily clad women. Nearly all Escobar Inc.'s videos feature models in lingerie dancing with the phone, while almost never showing the phone's screen to the camera. While Gustafson claims to have sold 50,000 phones, independent videos of the devices, which have garnered a significant amount of attention from tech blogs and on YouTube, are almost impossible to find. On Wednesday, one tech blogger did post an unboxing video of one of the phones. He asked about customer concerns that the vast majority of Escobar Fold buyers will never receive the product. Gustafson instead launched into a confusing. So they asked Gustafson about customer concerns that the vast majority of Escobar Fold buyers will never receive the product, and Gustafson says instead he launched into a confusing series of questions about various ailments, urging the Daily Beast to enter back pain and headache into a search engine. Google headache, Gustafson said. Anything is possible, right? You might have cancer. You might have a brain tumor. The internet is full of haters, right? Like, oh, we're hating on you, Gustav? Yeah. Gustafson claimed that critics doubting whether they whether they'll receive their phones are secretly working for major tech companies that view Roberto Escobar as a dangerous new rival. It's all bullshit. I don't trust anything whatsoever that I see online, Gustafson said. Gustafson claims it's hard to find videos of the phone because it's popular in Mexico and China, suggesting that it's because the company doesn't care about any law enforcement. Asked whether he was implying the phone is for criminals, Gustafson demurred. Let's put it this way. It's marketed by criminals. A former criminal, Gustafson said. Los Angeles artist Heather Carter bought an Escobar phone, Fold 1, in December, thinking it was pretty cool. Months later, though, she's still waiting on her phone. By the way, that's me. And doubts it will ever arrive. For them to just blatantly take people's money, people are not used to that, Carter said. Lewandowski isn't the only cameo celebrity putting his name behind Escobar. The Escobar Fold has also earned endorsements from singer Paul Anka, Paul Anka's ex-wife, cameo rate $35, and Chris Hansen, the former pedophile hunting star of NBC To Catch a Predator, cameo rate $50. I've seen this amazing new smartphone called the Escobar Fold 2, Hansen said in his video. It appears to be the best phone out right now. Hansen then launches into the Catch a Predator catchphrase he once reserved for suspected chat room pedophiles, urging viewers to have a seat and check out the Escobar Fold. Okay, now, when I read the part about Gustafson saying, look up headache and look up, and he's contradicting everything that he's contradicting himself, because he's saying, buy this phone, believe in me, believe in Escobar Inc., buy this phone. And then he's saying he doesn't believe anything in the internet. It's full of haters. So really, I mean, it's full of like, everyone on there is a hater except you, huh? I mean, we're all hating on you. We're all just hating on you. Really? The books show it. That you've taken thousands and thousands of people's money, and you're not willing to refund. You're not willing to deliver a phone. We don't want a book. Sorry, we don't want a book. We didn't order a book. And now you're fighting with our banks, and you're actually denying the refund, because my bank is asking me questions like, such as, what was the promised date that I would get the phone? Did I receive anything? And if I did, what was the tracking number, and who did I speak to? And of course, I didn't speak to any particular person, because it was a company that emailed me back. They're so unprofessional that they don't even have a phone number that you can actually speak to a person. So what I've learned from this is many things, but I've learned that I'm not going to order anything online from someone who does not have a number that I can reach them at, from someone who does not leave a signature of an actual person, or a representative or something. It's all Olaf. Olaf is the one responding to the emails. It's all Olaf. He's doing it all. He thinks he's just really cool. And once again, I believe that Roberto is not aware. And if anybody can give me the contact information to Roberto Escobar, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will call him right in front of you guys, right here, live, or whatever I have to do, because I want to contact him, because I do not believe that Roberto realizes what Olaf is doing. Olaf is talking big and, making it sound like he can really, make the Escobar name good. And no, I want to get a hold of Roberto, because I believe that Roberto is not aware of what's going on. I believe that Olaf is a fraud. Totally fraud. Yeah, totally old snake oil. I like that. Old snake oil. I mean, I know, right? And to think that we're going to just say, oh, okay, our hard-earned money, and you're just going to, what the fuck are you, it don't work like that, buddy. Like, it doesn't work like that. And I doubt that Olaf will even be anyone to Escobar Inc. once Roberto finds out what's going on, because I highly believe that Roberto is not the type of person that wants to fraud people. I believe that he really feels that he's very serious about his business ethics, and I think that he trusted the wrong person when he put Olaf in charge of his company. And Olaf has pretty much, now it's destroyed. Whether he delivers any phones in March or not, he's already fucked up the name with all the people that have wanted refunds. I don't give a fuck if he gives everyone else a phone in March, because there's all of us out here that have wanted a refund. If you wanted to do right by us, you give us a fucking refund, and then we'll have option later to buy the phone if it really is going to be delivered. Right now, it just looks like you went and ordered a phone. It looks like you went and you bought a Samsung Galaxy Fold, and you just provided it to LJP Tech, and maybe some other tech guy, because they have a YouTube channel that's pretty popular, and you just wanted to make everyone, you wanted to bamboozle all of us. You wanted to make us believe that, oh, they're really, we could really get a phone. We could really get that Galaxy Fold. So I was told that Escobar is not going to respond to any of my emails because of my video about the class action lawsuit. And they warned me to take the video down. And I said, no, I don't think so. And they said they were going to contact YouTube and shut it down. Now, I would love to see that happen. Go ahead and try it, buddy, because good luck with that one, okay? Because my video, there's nothing wrong with my video. It's speaking the truth, and I'm speaking the truth right now, and sometimes the truth hurts, buddy, but you know what? I'm going to try to get this information out to everyone who has been scammed and victimized by you. And I've got a nice long list of people that have come forward, and I'm inviting anyone out there who's, even the people that have gotten a refund, you can join too, because you waited, you got time lost, your money was tied up, you waited and waited, you didn't get the item that you were supposed to get. So that right there, that just alleviates everything that was intentional. Your intentional order was the Fold 1. You never got that. So what if you got the Galaxy Fold? If you did get the Galaxy phone, you can still come along with me on this journey. Now, I have raw main here. What is that now? Approach is still the same. A police report for Oh, interesting. Okay. Thank you. How do I do that? Can you tell me how to do that? Is there a phone number for that? It says he's saying that the approach is the same. Number 1, police report for online scam fraud against Web Shop Plus Affadir AB. 2, who paid by CC chargeback. I don't understand that in 2, who paid by CC chargeback. Mine was a debit card, but I'm still gonna file a report. There's a lot of people that have filed with the national security, state's attorneys. Report to the. Do you have any? How do I do that? Okay, I'm gonna look that up and report to the Swedish SCA and corporate with agencies. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, but the lawsuit is definitely moving forward. That's not gonna go anywhere at all. Period. At this point, it's not gonna stop. It's gonna be moving forward. All people that have lost money to Escobar Inc. For this phone, even the people that have received the Fold 2, you did not order the Fold 2. If you did not order the Fold 2, um, you still can join the lawsuit because you did not order, you did not get what you ordered. Bottom line, you have been harmed. I have been harmed. We work hard for our money. We do not, uh, we're not idiots, you know, and he's trying to make a fool of us by just blatantly. It's like it's like someone just bullying you. He's bullied us. Like, he's like, I can take your money and I don't have to pay you back and I don't have to give you shit for it. And he's like, so there. No, that just fucking doesn't go down like that. If that was the case, we would be at war constantly in the worldwide. I mean, it doesn't happen like that. Commerce type trade, international trade is a different thing. It's sometimes people don't even ship to certain countries. Well, oh, that's another thing. On the website now, if you look on the Escobar Inc. website now, it's the funniest thing. It says if shipping inside of Sweden, and it has these little rules, right? But then it says places we do not ship to, and Sweden is one of them, right? Isn't that? They have it on the list of places that they will not sell the phone to, but then they have details about people that order it inside of Sweden. They've changed their website a little bit, but I mean, it's just a template. But so anyway, so Olaf contacted me and said, I suggest you delete your video about the class action lawsuit. Otherwise, I'm gonna contact YouTube and shut it down. And I find that to be very amusing and humorous. And if you look on his Twitter, I think it's his Twitter, he's like got all these pictures, like he's been with like every single, like all these celebrities, and it's like, okay, dude, whatever. Like, seriously, I mean, you bought cameos from people, you paid chump change to have people say that your phone, which is not even your phone, it's Samsung's phone, never was your phone, it never will be your phone, and we all know that. We all want a Galaxy S, we all want a Galaxy Fold, so of course we're gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll fucking, you know, order that phone because I'm gonna get a Galaxy Fold. They don't give a fuck about your name on there. Like, seriously, you sent one phone out to LPJ and you sent one out to one of his buddies, only, and it wasn't because they were nice to you or they talked the right thing to you. It's only because you saw that people were following curiously, wanting to see what they were going to get, if they were going to get the phone or not, because had they not gotten it, then you would have lost a lot more victims. You would have not gotten, you know, to scam more people. So after that, you got all these people. Because I mean, I even felt like, damn, I want that phone. After I had already disputed and everything, I saw that LJP had gotten his, and I was like, fuck, I kind of want that phone. You know what I mean? But you know what? That was only a stunt by you, because 999 people were going to get it. 1,000 people. Based on a database random selection. Okay. Like, we were not born last night, most of us, okay? If we were, then we would be too young to even be involved in this right now. But anyway, I was born at night, but not last night, okay? You're not going to fool me, dude. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So, therefore, I'm not falling for that shit. It's just a fucking phone. Who cares? I can order it from fucking China if I want. The same goddamn phone. Without your goddamn fucking bullshit on there. Okay? Anybody can order it. So, that's another thing. Anybody who wants that Escobar Fold 2, it's not hard to get it. You can totally order it from Alibaba or whatever the name is, and it'll be like you'll probably, I don't know, they've actually upped their prices since this Trump thing or whatever, but whatever. So I mean, I can't really say exactly what you get it for, but I was looking on there recently, and it's definitely cheaper than what you would. It was in December 5th when I ordered the Fold 1. And I thought, oh shit, that's going to be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like, I was gonna have it like as a collectible phone, like if anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I already have like one, two, three phones. I use one for PUBG. My best phone I use for PUBG. I don't even have a data plan on that one. And then I have a stylo, and then I have a iPhone. And I just was gonna get the phone, kind of as a collectible because it was cool. It looked really cool, and then whatever, you know. I mean, they did a good job of representing, you know, the phone that they were supposed to deliver. Uh, they did a good job. Okay, and the funny thing about it too is the rest in peace Samsung. Like seriously, like that's like that's just too much, dude. That's just like I don't know. I can't. It's just so like elementary and so obvious, you know. And but I will say the best thing about that whole thing was the girls were pretty hot, and I would say the quality of the Samsung Rest in Peace trailer, that was pretty good. Whoever did that trailer, whoever designed that video was really, really talented. I think that was really nice, the way that they designed that. However, it's a fraud because the phone is not Escobar's phone, and the thing about it is you can order these phones from China. Like last year, you could order them for really cheap, but then I think there's some type of a uh, where ositos. No, there's nothing cool related to Escobar. No, I didn't think that this. It's not the Escobar name. It's the fact that it was metal. You know, they made it sound like it was unbreakable. I mean, they really beefed it up. Like they totally just bamboozled, fooled me, you know. And I really was like, hey, I'm gonna get that phone. Actually, my friend brought it to my attention because he knows that, you know, I have a lot of different tech stuff, and I don't usually I don't go live on YouTube a lot about it, but I'm pretty into the tech thing just because I come across a lot of things, and uh, and because I used to be a drug dealer. No, that was a joke. Anyway, so I thought it would be cool to get the phone. Um, did you order the phone, Ramen? Because it sounds like you probably did not, but you know a lot about that because you're really not impressed by it. Well, I'm no longer impressed, and I know that you can get the Flex Pi for like 500. But yeah, last year Alibaba, whatever, you could actually get um, cheap. Like if this phone was out back then, you would get it really cheap. But I don't know, for some reason Alibaba has raised their prices. I don't know if the U.S. trades has, I don't know. The companies have made deals with China, saying, hey, you know, raise your prices and we'll, like, you know, hook you up or something like that, because they were maybe losing on business. I don't know. I have a whole different theory for a lot of different things. Like my theory for off the subject, the coronavirus. I believe that, okay, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but this is what I believe. I believe that it was man-made. I believe that it was meant to kill off the people that were not able to work, and they were like elderly. They get Social Security, so I believe it was meant to kill off elderly so that the government doesn't have to pay out that Social Security, and I believe it was meant to kill off people that are sick because they were probably, you know, insurance companies don't want to pay. I I'm totally conspiracy, you know, when it comes to like the government stuff. There's a reason why they do things, and it's all planned. And then I believe that the coronavirus also is it's man-made, but I believe that it was meant to, because of the relations between China. You know, they put the tariff on Trump put the tariff on China, the trade, and which in fact didn't hurt anyone besides the soybean farmers in America. It really hurt their business. It hurt. It actually backfired. You know, I don't know what the hell Trump is, what his motives are for things, but I know that it's money. And if you think that Donald Trump thinks that he has plenty of money and he's not wanting any more, you definitely 100% wrong on that. But we won't go there. Politics. I actually majored in politics, political science, political silence. Let's go, political science, and yeah, it's actually a subject that shouldn't. It's not usually brought up at parties and stuff because people start fighting, just like religion. Anyway, so yeah, I think that the coronavirus is a man-made virus, and it's definitely meant to kill off um, a certain status of people. Because, and also, I believe it's meant to prevent us from traveling. Because the way that the media portrays other countries is in the negative light. And I've been at the post office, gosh, a few different times when there was people there that wanted to get their passport, and there was nobody there to help them get their passport. And they had actually made an appointment to go get their passport, and the postal worker that provides passports, or lets you apply for passports, was not available. So I believe that they're definitely not trying to let us travel. And then they put the new restrictions on this, on the license, the driver's license, like the real ID, the REAL ID driver's license. Like, what the fuck is that about? Really? I mean, they don't want us to leave the country. So they want to trap us in here, and you might not, it's not like in our faces, but it really is in our faces. If you take a look at it, um, and you look out, think outside the box, you can see that there's some shady shit going on. They don't want us to leave because if we leave the country, the money goes with us, and we spend the money in another country. Um, just like when it comes to criminals, they're not able to get traveling. I mean, even if they've done their time, they're not able to get a passport. They're not able to vote. Um, I don't know. I don't know how I got on this subject, but I tell you what, it's pretty clear in my mind what's going on. But a lot of people just don't see it, and they don't believe um, in the whole, the gun rights issues. Like, it's a part of our Constitution. We have a right to bear arms, because if I pull up in my driveway and someone is there trying to shoot me, the police are not going to get there in time. I need to have a weapon of my own so that I can protect myself and shoot back. Um, like I seen recently in the news, this guy and his wife, his ex-wife and her new husband tried to kill the guy and his wife, and the guy actually had a gun and killed them instead, and he was being commended for it because the police were on the phone 911, and they could not get the police there quick enough. The guy had to protect his wife and himself from those two people that were trying to kill him, and that was pretty cool that they did not come down on the guy for protecting himself. It was self-defense. It was obvious. And the 911 call, you could tell it was like they were afraid for their life. But they're, the government's trying to take away our guns by actually shooting innocent people, or creating hoaxes and stuff like that. Like the Thousand Oaks hoax. And, you know, uh, you just have to kind of read between the lines with that. So anyway, the Escobar situation, it's definitely a scam as far as I know. I know that they did promise a March delivery date, but yet they provided a phone to LJP Tech and some other guy. Um, Mind you, those two people that did receive the phone have a pretty popular YouTube channel, and there was a lot of people following LJP when he was waiting for his phone. And so I think that maybe, Escobar, or well, not Escobar, but Olaf, thought he was being smart, and he said, okay, I'm going to provide them with this phone. Even if he had to buy it at cost, it would still be a ton of profit for him to lure buyers in to pay for a phone that they were not going to receive, and promise February. First they promised me a January delivery, then they said February, do you still want to cancel? And I said yeah. Well, then LJP is telling people they'll get it in March. Well, now they've kind of pulled LJP in to make it look like he's part of the scam. And I see that he's not part of the scam, guys. I mean, really, he's not part of the scam. He's just an innocent person that they're actually using to get everyone to give up some money and order the phone. Now, I will have to eat my words on some of the things that I've said if the phone is actually delivered in March. If people start getting the phone, I don't know who. There's probably a lot of people that are still waiting. I mean, shit, I might as well get it. I mean, because I can't get a fucking refund, you know? And their website is saying that they're waiting for my payment verification, although they've already sent me confirmation of a payment. I don't know what that's about, but I think it's very, almost, I don't want to say childish, but it's very, it's just, it's like, spoiled. Like, he thinks that he can just walk in and take whatever he wants and nothing's going to happen to him. I mean, he's lucky that, he's lucky, man, I'm telling you, because he's lucky for now. But anyway, if anybody can get me the number to Roberto Escobar, please, or the contact information, I would be so greatly appreciative, because what I believe is that Roberto Escobar has no idea that Olaf Gustafson is taking people's money and scamming everyone. I don't believe that Roberto is aware of that. I think that if Roberto knew how many people have lost and how they're not getting their refunds, they're not getting the phone, I think that he would actually probably fire Olaf, and that would be great. So if you guys could just, someone could find me Roberto's information, that would be, that would be absolutely worth my $349. Okay, that would be worth it, because I know in my mind, in my heart, that I don't think Roberto is the bad guy. I don't think he is out to get anyone's money. I mean, seriously, I think that he's definitely totally obliviously unaware of what is going on. I think that Olaf is filling him full of shit, saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna, we're gonna make the Escobar name big, and we're gonna, over, drive over these big companies, tech companies, yeah. But you know what? In reality, he's just blowing smoke up his ass. So I think that if I could get Roberto's contact information, Olaf is easy to get in contact with. He's the easiest person to get into contact with. He's the one who's responding to all the emails. He is the one behind the website, Escobar Inc. He's the one who's doing all that. It's just him, and he's pretending to be some, like, actual, company behind whatever, He's the response because when they send me an email about my video, I could tell it was Olaf. Because Olaf had responded to a friend of mine's email, actually, and had mentioned me because of the video I had put up about the class action lawsuit. And I don't give a shit if it pissed him off, you know what I mean? But yeah, they're just, exactly, they're just totally. Now, who? Okay, now whose channel? Because did was it? Oh, LJP. Yeah, right. His device model. Paid actors don't exactly. I don't know if he provided his tracking and all that. Did he? I don't know about that, but I don't believe that LJP is part of the scam. But you know what I do think is okay. After that, there was a friend of LJP who had gotten the phone as well. But the packaging, when he his packaging was way different. His was from DHL, which was weird. Okay, um, LJP, you could tell his package was like it was a package and it was sealed, and I totally believe LJP's um, not a part of the scam. I can definitely, I would bet on that he's not part of the scam. I believe that Escobar Inc. Olaf has kind of put him in the light as being a representative of Escobar, like trying to um, put it all on out there. He's using him as like a guinea pig kind of or whatever to get people to believe in the Escobar fold and to take money. So it's like holding bait up. It's like here, baiting people. But LJP is not. He didn't intend to be part of a scam. I mean, um, he's definitely getting a lot of backlash because of what's going on. But hey, he got the phone. He was a lucky one. One of the 900, one of the 1,000 people, Right, okay. So it wasn't because LJP talked nice to Escobar. It's not because he, you know, paid him sooner or ordered it any sooner. It's because he has a channel that people are watching, and because of the Escobar from the get go, he had it, I kind of had a few little videos, about the phone, but I wasn't like all excited to, I'm gonna get it and da da da. I was just very supportive of, because I had faith that I wouldn't get scammed. Well, then when I realized that my credit card, my debit card, my bank, I realized that the time was, the deadline was coming up to where I would have to file a dispute because otherwise I'd have no recourse. And that was why I filed a dispute and asked for my refund because I made it by like 2 days. If I had waited 2 more days, I'd be like, my bank wouldn't be fighting for me right now to get that money back. And Escobar Inc. is not trying to refund my $349. Whatever. I mean, the class action lawsuit's going to be way bigger than that. And I definitely am not backing down from that. They can threaten me all they want. I don't care. They already threatened me to try to get me to take the video down, and I'm not. It's an amateur video. It was very spur of the moment, and I came out with it like, look, I was, you know, realizing that I was being scammed, and I realized that hey, this is bigger than just a dispute with the bank, a small dispute. This is big. I mean, there's a lot of people. There's thousands and thousands of people that ordered this phone and never got anything. Some people got a book, and the only two people that got a phone were two YouTube creators who have a lot of followers, and it was just a marketing stunt by Escobar to give them the phone. And in the end, it's not even an Escobar phone. It's Samsung's phone, and it's so funny because it's kind of like someone. It's like children. It's almost like children saying, "No, no, I thought about that. No, I made that up. I'm the one who started that," or type of thing. And it's just like, it's funny because these phones are made in China. They're all made in China. They're made in fucking China. And you know what? They're not, you can buy them under a different brand. You can call China and say, hey, give me a guitar signed by, Peter Frampton, and put Peter Frampton's signature on there, and you can order all kinds of different specs on it. You can say, hey, I want to order a Rolex, make it look as real as possible. You can call China and get all that done. So I mean, it's nothing new. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows about that. Why the reason why I've never really ordered anything from China is because it takes too long to get it. I like my shit like right away. I'm into Amazon. Amazon's like boom. Amazon's like damn, we'll come today. Like I like Amazon and I feel comfortable, safe. I can return my shit. Boom. They give me a refund right away. I have locations I can just go take it to. I mean, that's how we're used to. In worldwide, I mean, we're used to getting good we're used to comfortable, safe trade, and I don't know what planet Olaf is on, but he seems to think that he can, like it's almost like he thinks he can just hop a train and rob everyone and and go about his day. And no, it's not going to happen like that, dude. We're not going to just sit down and allow you to just take our money. That, like, really. Otherwise I wouldn't be working for money, and I wouldn't, you know I wouldn't be buying anything online, that's for sure. And I did have a couple friends tell me, like, it's kind of too good to be true. But I wanted to believe in it because, you know what, I wanted to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt because you know right. Okay, so big to receive package through DHL. Now, why is that? Right. Selected, but so so is there other people that got the phone? Because there was some bullshitters out there, like the one guy, I'll tell you right now, the one that he was from Africa, white hands, he had hands, the Louis Vuitton in the background. That was some bullshit. And I asked him some questions and he wouldn't answer honestly. He would say, because I wondered, okay, first of all, the guy did not show us the box that it came in, like the actual shipping box. And he had a bag, and he said it was his name was um gosh, his name was like Mike Wilton, Mike Wilton, something like that. Anyway, and I said, no, where is the box? I said, did the box, okay, I said, did the phone and the bag come in the same package? And he said, no, it was two different packages. But in the video, he said he had thrown away the box, and he just said it came in a little box. And, but, okay, so you threw away two boxes or one box? Because when I asked him, if the phone and the bag came in the same box together, he said there was two separate boxes. So in the video, he's like, yeah, I threw the box away. I didn't need it, whatever. But then you can tell how he's holding the phone. When he goes to take it out of the pack, out of the, the, whatever you want to say, the box, the actual, whatever, the box, the actual box for the phone. He takes it and he holds it in his hands like he's about to burp a baby. If you look at that video, that's what he looks like. It looks like he's about ready to burp a baby. So he kind of just tips it like this, real, like gently, like he doesn't want it to fall out of his hands. And then he, plays with it or whatever. But I mean, you could totally tell there was something not right. Something was shady. And when I asked him if they both came, and I said, did you order the bag? Like, did they, oh, that's my dogs. My one of my dogs is right here. She's snoring. Yeah, that's my I'm sorry. That's my dog right here, and then there's my other dog is over there snoring. They snore. They're both snoring. Like, she's right here, my little baby. It's a little baby. It's a little baby. And then my boy, let me see if I can put I'm gonna see if I can put the camera on him because it's on my painting right here. So I'm gonna see if I can put the I'm gonna see if I can put it on him. Where's the camera here? See him? My boy. Look at him. Look at him. He's a good boy. See, he's laying there snoring. So they got synchronized snoring going on, man. I tell you, they snore like hella loud. They're snoring dogs. So I'm gonna see if I can, cause I'm gonna keep it on him, cause he's such a good baby boy. I love him so. I love him so much. He's a goodie. Okay, let me see if I can, if I got it like that. Let me see. I don't know why I'm getting phone calls. Okay. Okay. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna force you guys to see my dog. And he's snoring already again, see? Oh, and he's doing his little stretch. Look at him, he's so cute. Isn't he cutie? He's funny. Baby boy bro, what you doing? Okay, there we go. And then I'll get back to the... How's that? Is that good? He's funny. He's a funny dog. Got a concoction here. Little baby boy bro. Isn't he funny? Look at him, he's snoring. Sorry about that, he's snoring. I know. But anyway, I can't go. Wake up, stop snoring, wake up. I do have a whisper room, but it's like, it's really dark in there. I do have a light in there. I guess I could you know, record in there. I guess I could do that, but I would do that more for like my sound recordings. So that's, you know, that's more for my sound recordings, for my ASMR and stuff like that. Anyway, so what I would like to know is if anybody can get me the contact information for Roberto Escobar. I really want to contact him and see if he knows what... I want to get it. You want to get my little pupper snippers in there. If he knows what is going on, if he knows that Olaf... Look at her. She's a trip. Look at that dog. She's a trippy... you can't really see her that well. I gotta get her in there. She's all on her back. Look at her. Look at her. She's so funny. Hi, Mama. And if anybody can get me Roberto Escobar, if you can get me his contact information, email, phone number, email, address, I'll send a letter, anything, and I will call live. I will write the letter live. I will send it live. Everything. Because I believe that Roberto is not aware of the scam that's that Olaf is doing. That is, he's definitely scamming people because oh, another thing. I read an article that said they Escobar Inc. was actually prevented from using the financial tools, services from many credit card companies. And there's a bank in some middle of nowhere that has been, what was it, shut down. It's an article. It was on Reddit, maybe something like that. But that was pretty interesting because, you know, banks are learning that these guys are, you know, up to no good. and they're getting a lot of requests for refunds. And anyway, and my video for the class action lawsuit is not going to be removed. Olaf, if you're watching, if you're listening, Mr. Gustafson, I'm not removing my video, and I am going forward with the lawsuit, and all the victims are going to be same boat. They are firm on the decision. Even if you have received a fold 2, but you ordered the fold 1, you still have definitely grounds for to be involved in the lawsuit, because you did not order what you got. If you ordered, you know, yeah, having those articles on my video, actually, on the video description, that'd be a great idea. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll add those articles to the video description. Hey, you're pretty cool there. You guys are pretty cool. I like that. You guys are very helpful. I love that. Gosh, it's nice to see other people that are very helpful out there. I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna take Boss G. I'm gonna take Ramein's advice, and I'm gonna post the articles in my video description so that you guys can read those articles. I guess I've been assuming that everyone has read them, but I can't really make that assumption, because I actually was informed by my friend who's who digs into information like that. Yeah, and I was contacted by the Daily Beast, and they did an interview with me. They did an interview with Olaf, and that one you guys gotta read that one too. It was the Daily Beast, and to search for it, I searched Escobar Fold 1. What was it? Escobar Fold 1, and it came up. But there's a lot of stuff about the Escobar family that the Daily Beast has covered. But that one, if you search in that those keywords, you'll find the one that I'm talking about. And it's pretty funny how Olaf responds to the questions, because he's very it's just interesting. You guys should read it. I just read it actually live here, but I don't think it'd be necessary for me to read it again, because then I would be repeating myself, and nobody likes redundant behavior. Anyway, so yeah, I would love for someone, please. I would definitely, be so much appreciative if you could get me Roberto's contact information. It shouldn't be that hard. Someone out there's got to have it. Hey, someone who lived in Colombia for 10 years. Come on now. Could you get that number for me? Could you get that contact information for me? That would be nice. That would be appreciative, and I think that a lot of people would not like to know. I think that, okay, this is my prediction. If I was able to get Roberto's contact information, I might be able to get it myself. I don't know, but if I was to get his information, and I contacted him and I said, hey, this is what's going on. This is what your CEO is doing. This is the practice that he has been, active in this for, however long, December, whatever, that I know of. I don't think that Roberto would be aware of it, and I think that Roberto would probably be pissed off, Olaf. I think that Roberto would be pissed off, Olaf, and I think that Olaf would be cut off. So, once again, I don't think that Roberto is behind this. I think that Roberto is totally unaware of any fraudulent behavior, actions that Olaf is involved in. And I think that if he learned about this this criminal behavior in the name of his company, Escobar, his brother's company, I think that Olaf would be out of there. Okay, I don't think that Roberto would think twice about it. I think that Olaf is doing it behind Roberto's back, and he doesn't know how to do it the right way, the the, the proper way. So he's trying to like be the big man and be all like cool and impress Roberto. And hey, you know what? I could be wrong, but I don't feel that I am. And if the phones start getting delivered in March, hey, you know what? If I'm wrong about that, if they are delivered in March to everyone else who's waited for them, great. You know, um, I might even apologize, but I'm not going to take my video down, and I'm not going to stop moving forward with the lawsuit. I'm not, because I still haven't gotten my refund, and even if I do get my refund, at this point, I've been harmed. I've become a victim of their fraudulent behavior, and there's many others like me. So I'm not gonna. The only way that I would stop moving forward with the lawsuit is if the courts were to tell me that I couldn't move forward with it. That's the only way. Otherwise, I would. I'm moving forward with it. So yeah, it's Escobar Inc. Info at exactly info at Escobar Inc. And that's my my bank was, you know, asked me questions, you know, who I spoke with, how did I speak with them, what, you know, what line of communication, and all I could say is info at Escobar Inc. You know, because there's no name that they use. Okay, the phone number. Try to call the phone number they give you. It's a Google number and nobody answers it. And you know what? It's a 424 number, and my number is a 424 number, and I'm in Los Angeles. So I mean, you know, I've tried. They won't. Oh, Escobar info at Escobar Inc. They won't. They already told me that they're not going to reply to any of my emails because of my video that I put up about the class action lawsuit. So they have told me delete the video before we shut you down. And I told them stay tuned. There'll be another video. And so yeah, I've tried. I won't even try info at Escobar Inc. because that's actually Olaf. And they said they will not respond to any of my emails. And this was asked after I asked for the refund, and they told me I would get the refund. Yeah, I've used that email address. Trust me, but they're pissed off about my video about the lawsuit. They're pissed off at me for going and calling people to come forward to join the lawsuit, the class action lawsuit. And it won't be a class action lawsuit if there's not enough people to where we can ask the courts to bump it up to a class action lawsuit. However, I've got several people. I've got a nice list of people that are definitely pissed off Olaf, okay? And they are definitely solid on this lawsuit moving forward. So yeah, that's gonna definitely happen. Um, yeah, that's the email address that I've used, and I don't contact them anymore on that email address. I don't contact them at all because they're pissed off at me, and I'm not removing the video, and I'm not gonna dismiss the lawsuit. I'm not gonna, you know, no, I'm not, because I I'm not. I have been harmed, and many thousands of people have been harmed. So, hey, let's stick together, and you know, show them, you know, that they cannot get away with this. They cannot take our money. They cannot bully us, and they can't. And this is not, you know, we're not. It's not the life of, you know, Bloods and Crips type style behavior. I mean, this is not street gangs, and they're trying to. And Olaf is playing like it's a street game, you know, and it's like it's not. We are, you know, that's a whole different arena. You know, that doesn't happen. He's trying to take and bring in street gang stuff into a high, you know, a much more a different arena. I mean, you know, so you think that? Do you guys think that Roberto um, knows about the scam? Okay, so he's an Escobar and is fully aware of what OKG and his father do since 2014. As always, follow the money, and I believe that. And it brings you always to Fadir, AB, and to OKG and his father. Yeah, but do you believe that that Roberto Escobar is aware of what's going on? Okay, yeah, and to the father, and let them know they're scamming people. Okay, he's an Escobar, and it's fully aware of the OKG and his father do. Olaf, Gustafson do. And as always, follow them. Okay, okay, maybe contact their web host and let them know they're scamming. That might be a good idea. But is it a host? I mean, okay, so now I see they're trying to like confuse everyone because Klarna is, you know, what my bank. Okay, my bank is trying to deal with Klarna. They're trying to get the refund through Klarna. Okay, um, Klarna is not Afadir. So, you know, like as of right now, my bank has not been able to get my refund, and that is just kind of crazy because, you know, banks usually are able to get a refund. It feels like they're not able to even get in contact with anyone to dispute my refund, or they're lying to my bank and saying something else. Because if you look on the website, it's totally different than what when I look at my when I look at my order number, it used to say Klarna refunded, and now it says waiting for payment, Klarna waiting for payment verification, and it's like, what the fuck is that about? I mean, like, it's like they switched it back, so now it totally gives you a whole different result when you look up my order number. But that doesn't matter. I mean, bottom line, I mean, it's all gonna come down, and it's not, he can't get away with it. So, um, Osito, Osito is Roberto. Is that who that is? Useless to get in touch with him. Why? For instance, your time, your choices. I don't understand, Romain. But you find his contacts in UK companies' house registry. Your time, your choices. I don't get it. About Osito. No, Osito is that Roberto? I don't know who Osito is. I'm sorry. Useless to get in touch with him. I don't know. I still want to get in touch with Roberto. I don't care. But I don't know who Osito is. I guess that must be Roberto. I do want to get in touch with him. No matter what, I want to talk to him. I feel that he's a different person than... I don't want to speak to Olaf. I think that Olaf is coward, and I think he's probably like got the brain of like a freaking 10-year-old, really. I don't think he's very smart, and I think that he fooled Roberto into believing that he could, you know, whatever, he's, you know, big macho, whatever, I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, I don't believe that Roberto knows about it. So anyway, once again, I want the contact info for Roberto. I think that he is the head guy of all of it. He's the one who can say, get the fuck out of here, Olaf. I believe. And Roberto might not even believe me. But, you know, if he gets just maybe a little birdie telling him, you know, some stuff, he might get in. It's normal. They process transaction disputes one by one. 1 month ago, they had processed only 30 of around 1,000 pennies. So, but they said they processed mine, but then now it says mine. It said that the refund on Klarna. Klarna said it was refund. You know, it was refunded by Klarna. Well, then when I look up the order number now, and I can give you my order number. I can give you my order number and my email address that I use, because you have to put the email address. My order number is 32428. That's my order number. And it's MS Heather Carter at Gmail. Go on there. You'll see what it says. Well, I've got a copy of what it said a month ago. You know, I got a copy of that good thing because it's changed. Now it gives a whole different result. But it's 32428 is my order number. And I ordered on December 5th. And it says Klarna. It said Klarna refunded. But now, go on there now and put in my order number and then put in Ms. Heather Carter at Gmail. MS Heather Carter at Gmail. And you're going to see that it says waiting payment verification or something like that. Let me see. It says, yeah, it says something like that. Which it's not waiting. I mean, it already said refund Klarna. And now it wants to say something else. It's just, it is bogus. I don't know. He's totally like manipulating his own, you know, website. That's what I just, maybe Klarna is like an e-commerce type thing. Like, you know how when you order from eBay and then you got PayPal, that's probably like that. That's probably what that's about. So, I mean, Klarna obviously isn't as good as PayPal because PayPal will fight for your fucking ass, you know. But that's, it's 32428. Here's what it said, you know, what date was that? It was on, January 31st. January 31st, it said Klarna refunded. Well, then, when I went on there, I believe it was yesterday, it says, where's that page at? It says, awaiting payment verification, which doesn't make a bit of sense. Right here. There we go. It says, pending Klarna payment verification. That's what it says now. It's like, it doesn't make sense, though. I don't, but, okay, listen. Escobar, and, okay, info at Escobar Inc. emailed me and said, we are not going to reply to any of your emails due to the video that you posted of the class action lawsuit. So no matter what, info at Escobar Inc. is not fucking with me. They're not trying to talk to me. They're not trying to hear anything I have to say, because it's actually Olaf. But really, info at Escobar Inc. is Olaf. I'm going to tell you that right now. I know that for a fact. That's Olaf himself, all by himself. But Klarna is kind of like a PayPal type thing. It's a, you know, a middleman. So, I mean, I could contact info at Escobar all day long and they're not going to respond to me because of my lawsuit that, you know, that is definitely moving forward. Definitely not going to be dropped. So I need another route of, to, you know, attempt communication through, I would like to get a hold of Roberto Escobar. I would like to get a hold of him and talk to him, because I believe that after I speak to him, I believe that Olaf would be off. He'd be out. And I think that Roberto would be pissed off Olaf. So anyway, I'm going to close up now, and because I don't want to start yawning into the camera. It's very rude. I've seen people do it quite a bit, so I don't want to be rude. And thank you guys for listening to me and stopping by. Yeah, it did not delete me from the database, but the first after I disputed the charge, okay, and I asked for a cancellation, I looked on, and I have that here. I looked up my tracking, okay, just for the heck of it. I looked up the tracking, and it said Klarna refunded, okay. You know what I'm saying? It said Klarna refunded. That was like January 31st. January 31st, the status was Klarna refund, okay? Get this. And I know, I understand everything you're saying. I've waited my 10 days, and I've waited 20 days. Okay. On the site, I ordered December 5th. I canceled the 22nd of January. I was told to wait 3 business days for processing. Then I was told to wait 10 days for banking. Waited 10 days. Nothing happened. Then I posted the video about the class action lawsuit. Then they emailed me and said, info at Escobar Inc. said, we're not fucking with you. Take down your video, or we're gonna get it taken. We're gonna get you shut down. Ever since then, there's no communication. They've totally ignored me. So I understand everything you're saying. Okay, so then on January 31st, I, just for the hell of it, I looked up my status on the order. Even though I had, you know, canceled the order, I looked up the status on it, and it said Klarna refunded. Okay, on January 31st, it said Klarna refunded. Now, yesterday, I look up the status on that order number, and it says pending Klarna payment verification. That's what it says. Pending Klarna payment verification. Maybe that means pending Klarna, like, refund payment verification, but I've already been told 10 days wait and blah blah blah, and it ain't working. They're not fucking willing to give me my money back. And you know, at this point, even if they do, they're still gonna be sued. That's all there is to it, because of everything in between. It's caused a lot of stress on me, simply because, you know, it's time out of my day that I have to, you know, like, scan. Oh, okay, now I have to go because I'm just totally, I have to, you know, I'm yawning and I don't want to be rude like that. Yeah, it's taken out of my day. I mean, I have a lot of shit I have to do. I can't be dealing with this damn Escobar Inc. shit, you know, and there's a lot of people that have lost money to them. Some people bought 2 phones and 3 phones, you know what I mean? And one person bought 2 phones at the with the maximum RAM on it or whatever. One's 128 gigabytes or whatever. Well, anyway, some people have bought like more than 1 phone and totally have not gotten anything. Someone else, they got a book. A few people got a book, and I think they got a promise for an upgrade. But if I had gotten a book and a promise for an upgrade, I probably would have waited. But I honestly wanted to nip it in the bud before I got the book, because as soon as I seen someone had gotten the book, that's when I jumped on it and was like, fuck this shit, I'm asking for a refund. Because once they send you something, it doesn't matter. They could send you a freaking paperclip. As long as they have a tracking number that shows that they sent you something, your bank isn't going to believe you that you didn't get anything. The bank is going to be like, hey, you got what you ordered. Or you got, you know. And, you know, it's just, it's tiring, you know, it's really tiring. But anyway, I want Roberto Escobar's contact information. Please, anybody. I want it. I'm going to look for it myself, but I want it. Okay? Have a great evening, and thank you guys so very much for tuning in and listen to me vent, because that's pretty much what I did. Save your money, spend it wisely, and do not spend it on criminal, fraudulent purchases that you're not going to receive. Love you, and bye-bye. She's snoring. Hi, baby. Say goodnight. Say goodnight, honey. Honey. Say goodnight, honey. Say goodnight. She's a good girl. Look at her. Hi. Hi, you gonna say goodnight? Huh? Huh? Watch. When I go like this on her, she's gonna jump up and try to make me not stop. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Watch. You don't want me to stop? You don't want me to stop? Come on. Oh, she's one little dude. She's like, oh, she's a good girl. Watch. What, honey? What do you want? You want some more? You want some more? Isn't she so funny? She wants more. Oh, little Dodie. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. Oh, she's a good girl. What do you want, honey? You want some more? This is what we go through. Oh, she's such a cutie. I love her, little Dodie. Did you just look up there? Look at. Look at. Did you look up there? Did you look up there? Look at it. Oh, she's a good girl. She's trying to like get me to pet her some more. No, I'm not gonna. I love her so much. I love her so much. She's such a sweetie pie. Okay. She's snoring. She's like bye bye. Bye bye. And bye bye. Bye bye.